Hello, welcome back. Today I am doing Stray Kids Christmas EveL. I know the last video I did was a funny video by Stray Kids. I might do another one coming soon, but I wanted to get back to form and do a music video by them. I haven't done one in probably like a week or so. I've been doing other videos. That's besides the point. Let's just get into this. Enough of my rambling. Well, let's go.
속보입니다. 소리 괴물의 공격으로 목소리를 잃은 산타가 치료를 앞두고 대리산타를 고용했다고 합니다. 특별 채용된 대리산타가 전 세계 어린이들에게 기쁨을 줄 수.
I mean, that's just terrible. What happened to Santa? He lost his voice. I don't know, but what is it? What does his voice have to do with him doing Christmas? Because you can still drop off presents without having to say anything, because no one's supposed to see him anyway. I mean, I guess he's got to communicate with elves and stuff like that to coordinate where he's flying and all that. You know, I mean, he's magic, but he still has to have proper coordinates and direction and talk to the reindeer and stuff. So I guess that makes sense. Let's get, you know what? Let's keep going.
수 있을지 귀추가 주목됩니다.
준비하자.
So basically, if I've gathered the story so far, Santa can't talk, and because he can't talk, he can't deliver presents for whatever reason, and he has to get the stray kids to deliver the presents for him on this Christmas EveL. This will be fun. Let's see where this is going. Okay, I'm stopping again. I know. Is that a teleporting van? Did they turn that van into the time machine from Back to the Future, or is it more like a TARDIS? You know what? Let's just keep going. I can't be pausing like this all the time.
It's Christmas Eve.
밤새 내린 눈은 잠깐만 예뻐 낭만은 개뿔 무치 없는 차를 빼면 금방 새까매진 것봐 걷기도 빡세는 박보단 개보이 무릎까지 다 젖은 바지 좀 걷다가 낮아 빠짐 특별한 날 특별하게 변질됐지 별일 없지
뒹굴뒹굴 다 눈덩이만 부었지 어제 만드는 사람은 멀쩡할란다
앞다가 부르 칼바람에 뼈 칭칭칭 떠올리는 목소리 컬러풀은 무슨 불안해 안 보여 래퍼다 콜록콜록콜록 Jackpot's coming for you Run run 뼈까지 시리게 하는 holiday Silence 특별한 너와 나였는데 바디 그렇게 귀찮았는지 Christmas Eve
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so what I think is kind of cool about their verses so far is because this is very much obviously a Christmas song. And the thing about Christmas songs is Christmas songs can very easily fall into the realm of being cheesy, which is fine because that's kind of what Christmas is about. In hindsight, I probably should have waited till Christmas to do this, but that's neither here nor there. Whatever, we're here now. Christmas songs can fall into the realm of being kind of cheesy, which is fine because Christmas songs are supposed to be kind of cheesy. They're kind of fun. They're very light. It's a very light-hearted season, and it's a very light-hearted, fun season. And like let's talk about some of the stuff they're tackling. The overnight snow is pretty for just a second. It's even hard to walk in. It's not a snow field. It's a mud flat. Like I think that's funny because it's just like because like if anyone's ever lived someplace cold, look how fast the selfish cars made it turn black. It's very interesting actually as I go through this. Let's break this. Let's break this down again. The overnight snow is pretty for just a second. Look at how fast selfish cars made it turn black. It's even hard to walk in. It's not a snowfield. It's a mud flap. And then he says it's a romantic no. But I love that. Like it paints that picture of because anyone who's ever lived somewhere cold, like I do. In the winter, especially when that fresh fallen snow comes down, it looks very beautiful, very picturesque, like in a movie. But then reality sets in very quickly. People have to go places, travel, get to where they need to go. Snow gets mushed, turned brown, black from the car tires, from the street, from the salt, and it very much is like a blemish on the picturesque scene. And like, is it, and the beauty that was once there is kind of tarnished by the reality. And I think that's what pretty much what this first verse is kind of, first part of this verse is tackling, that idea of this picturesque scene is being overtaken by the kind of harsh and bleak reality of the situation, that even though it's Christmas time, the world doesn't stop operating. And in fact, the reality of the world stomps all over the fantasy of the Christmas idea and the Christmas imagery, so to speak. Anyway, and then he says stuff like, I used to wish it would be special on this special day, but not anymore. I only hope nothing ever happens. Like, I think then like this whole first verse is pretty much like the idea of, your fantasy, your idealism, your innocent idea of Christmas being encroached upon, or overtaken by the reality of a life, an adult life. Because when you're a kid, it's very picturesque: Santa, sleigh, presents. As an adult, you realize it's about bills, money, traffic, still having to go to work 2 days before Christmas. You know what I mean? Snow gets turned into black mush. It's not as pretty as you think, and now you're just like, you go from hoping for something magical to just hoping that nothing bad will happen, and that's like the best you feel like you can hope for. But let's keep going. Let's keep this going. Okay.
Jingle jingle all the way. You got me spinning, bingle 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 돌겠네. 빙판 with Christmas. 슬슬 우랑 탓한 하루리 no presents costing up Xmas. 추위만 거세져 장작 대신에 같한다. 미끄럼 기덕에 차는 더 막 땡큐 다가오라. 입김이 나오고 빨개진 코 겹겹이 껴입은 옷만 덮고 뭐가 부끄러서 에이 귀따가 뽀록 빨개졌네. 보시하시는 모습 눈에 김겼다. 나는 퀄리티 고패스 피가 폭설 맞은 패딩을 짜내면 놀이트. 추우면 춥다고 붙는 쟤네 때문에 눈꼴도 연락은 안 통화 안 오고 대뜸 이벤트 문자만 눈에 담겨.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I know, like what I said before, and I still stand by it, which is like, Christmas songs can be kind of cheesy and overly sentimental to almost a sickening degree. But I think like what they do here is like they take that Christmas feel and that Christmas sound, and they put a little bit of there's a bit of cynicism to the song, but a little bit of like cynicism, some sarcasm, but also touching on like the reality of the holiday. So they don't really lean into the cheesiness of Christmas. They're kind of pointing out like this song kind of highlights the brutal reality of what the holiday season is, Like they say here in the second verse here, it says like, I used to want presents, but now I'm crossing out Xmas. Like pretty much, like I'd rather just not have it happen at all, because it's all kind of fake. And even here it's like, it's getting colder. I'm burning my anxiety, not firewood. And it's like, the whole idea, because Christmas, which is supposed to be a joyous season, is often very anxiety ridden. People are concerned with, are they buying enough presents for everybody? Are the presents going to be good enough? Are they even going to get presents? Are they going to make it to the crowds? Are they going to make it home on time? They got to deal with harsh shopping conditions, people getting in the way, the blistering cold, you know what I mean? And it's supposed to be this time when it's joyous, and you're just filled with all of these, again, anxiety. I'm bringing my anxiety instead of firewood, and that's pretty much, I think, kind of what that means, Instead of like, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, you're just hoping you'll make it through to the next day and through the holiday season without having an emotional breakdown. And then he says, thanks to the slippery road, there's more traffic. Thanks so much, winter. I can see my breath, my nose turning red. What are you shy about? And your ears turning red, oh man. Like, and it's very much like this part of the verse, it's talking about the whole idea of like, slippery roads create harsh road conditions, which means there's probably traffic jams accidents, which is causing car pileups, which is making traffic even worse and even slower. You're outside, your nose is turning red. Believe me, I know. Your ears are freezing until they hurt. Like this is not pleasurable. This isn't fun. And I think that's like the whole point. Like they're turning a Christmas song on its head, which is pretty interesting.
뭐가 부끄러서 에이 귀따가 보록 빨개졌네 보시하시는 모습 눈에 김겼다 나는 퀄리티 고패트 피해가 폭설마저 패딩을 짜내면 놀이트 주면 춥다고 붙는 쟤네 때문에 눈꼴도 연락은 난 통 안 오고 대뜸 이벤트 문자만 눈에 담벼 Take first coming for you Run 끝까지 신이게 하는 all the day Silence 특별한 거 하나 없는데 왜 그렇게 기다렸는지 Christmas Eve
Merry Christmas.
Jingle 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 all the way You got me spinning bingle 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 돌겠네 빙단 with Christmas Sir Rental time I'll be no presents costing your Xmas 살금살금 같이 발굴도 위로 올라가 살도 조금 현시자가 Christmas Eve
안녕하세요. 스트레이키즈입니다. 혹시 아니?
산타가 아니잖아.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. I can feel the evil coming, but Felix never bought.
오늘은 특별한 날 그 누구도 훔칠 수 없어 그림자들이 날 덮쳐.
Let me sing a Christmas song.
It's not sad. I do like that one. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Felix never bad. That was good. I like that. That was just some nice line delivery. That's my only note there.
Christmas Eve.
Alright, well that was Stray Kids Christmas Evil. I see why the song's called Christmas Evil now, because it's basically highlighting like the bleak, harsh realities of what the holiday season actually brings upon you. But the song still does it in a very celebratory tone. Like the music is very upbeat, very fun, very Christmassy, but the lyrics tell you kind of touch on that bleak, harsh reality of Christmas and how brutal that time of year can be. But as always though, the Stray Kids still bring their own brand of humor to it, which is one thing there are a lot of things I can enjoy about Stray Kids, but I really do enjoy their sense of humor about things and how much fun they bring into their songs and into their videos. I really like that. I enjoyed that. That was cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree, anything that I missed? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that. Why not? You should. It's the right thing to do for the holiday season here in the middle of May. Whatever. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later, alright? Peace.